So I pulled this crate out of probably a decade and a half worth of storage out at Mom and Dad's place. I haven't looked at this for a long time. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I posted a picture of it on social media and people wanted to see what I had. So I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff. Here's a copy of Michael Jackson's Thriller. Of course, we know what that's all about. A lot of these records. Oh, look at that. Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. I remember buying this when it was new. Looks That Kill was the song that I bought it for, but there's great songs on there. Here we have Dr. Feelgood. And if you look here, it says, let's say $3.98. I know I didn't pay $3.98 for it. I know I paid probably a quarter for it at the used bookstore. So, what else do we have? Oh, look at that. Copy of Led Zeppelin 4. Also referred to as the Ruins album. I remember buying this when I was probably about 13 or 14 years old. This is Houses of the Holy, Led Zeppelin. This is an original copy of John Lennon's Imagine. I got this, oh boy, I was probably 8 or 9 years old when I got this. It was right after he passed away, and it's original. I got it at a garage sale. Used to have the poster in it with the piano, but I had that on my wall. So this is Apple Core. It's from '71, I believe. And Julian Lennon, his, I think it's called Veloit album. It's got a couple cool songs on it. He sounds like his dad. You have a copy of John Lennon Double Fantasy. It's the last thing he did. This is one of the greatest albums of all time, if you didn't already know, Carole King's Tapestry. There's not a bad song on this album, and I think every song on this album has been remade by somebody and actually charted. Some of them have actually charted. I know Rod Stewart charted with So Far Away, I believe. But it's really good. It's a lot of falling in love and falling out of love stuff. But yeah, really, in my opinion, one of the best albums ever. It's really good. You're going to hear a lot of squeaking upstairs because Blanca's doing stuff. Go-Go's Vacation. It's a fun one. Foreigner Head Games. One of the coolest Foreigner album covers ever. One of the coolest rock album covers ever, in my opinion. I don't know why I like it, but I've always really liked it. I like the song Head Games, too. Nice copy of Double Vision. I remember picking this up. Probably, I don't know. Probably from the Columbia Record and Tape Club, or whatever they called it. I think that's where this one came from. Foreigner 4. Not my favorite Foreigner album. And this one is a gem. I have a signed copy of this from Lou Gramm, but this first Foreigner album is a really good listen. Just to put it on the turntable and check it out. There's some really good songs on here. Their strongest album, I think. And yeah, this looks like a really clean copy of it. I have, like I said, a signed copy of it somewhere, but I got a copy I can play. I can hang my signed copy on the wall. So Fleetwood Mac. This is the copy that my family had. This was the first album with Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham. I remember having that from way, way back. Copy of Robbie Neville. This has C'est La Vie on it and Dominoes. I think What's It To You is on here too. This is one of those acts that you thought was really going to do something and it didn't. But yeah, this is a really good album. I remember buying the cassette when it was new. Look at that, Wild at Heart, Stevie Nicks. This is the one that has Stand Back on it. And Belladonna. This is the one that has Edge of 17 on it. And this was really hot, probably in, I don't know, I want to say 81 or 82. This was really hot. Billy Joel and Innocent Man. You know, at the time when this came out, I had no time for it because it was like a throwback doo-wop album. But now, yeah, this is solid. There's some good songwriting on here, and the songs are really decent. Kind of like it. This is my generation's Billy Joel album, by the way. Glass Houses. You don't throw stones at glass houses, but if you're Billy Joel, you at least pose in front of an album cover like you're going to throw a stone at a glass house. And this is hot. If you've never listened to this, do check it out. It's very, very good. The Stranger. So, late 70s, early 80s. Here's some early Hall & Oates. Here's Voices. Oh, you want to see the back? There you go. There's the back. There they are. Daryl Hall, John Oates. Another copy of Police's Synchronicity. I think there were like 36 or 37 different variations of album covers for this. They all kind of look the same with the colors, but if you look at the pictures, they're a little different. It was kind of a marketing thing they did. I've got 3 different ones. I'm going to have to double check or guess, look and check and see if this one is a 4th, because that would be kind of cool if I had a bunch of different variations of it. And just looking at it here, yeah, I think this one's a little different, because the most, I guess, popular one had, in the middle here, I think it had Sting reading a book. And he's not reading a book here anywhere. So, this one might be unique. Rock and Soul Part 1, this is the Hall & Oates Greatest Hits album, and the songs that came out on it that were new, to my recollection, were the remake of Say It Isn't So, and also the song Adult Education. It's actually a very good album. If you don't own it, you should check it out. Nice one to put on the turntable and listen to. Bigger Than Both of Us, Hall & Oates. This is going back a little bit. Private Eyes, some 80s Hall & Oates for you. Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast. This is a cool album. All She Wants to Do Is Dance. It's got a lot of cool Lynn drum on it. Sunset Girl's a good song too. I like this a lot better than the stuff he was doing with, like, End of the Innocence. I didn't enjoy that at all, but Building the Perfect Beast I thought was a really good album. It's a fun album. Genesis Abracab. Of course, that song is fantastic, and I think No Reply at All is on here too. That's a really good song. Oh, and another copy of Genesis Abracab. That's convenient. J. Geils Showtime. I think this is a greatest hits, because when you look at the back of it, it's got all kinds of stuff on it. It has Centerfold, Love Stinks, Land of a Thousand Dances, although it does not have freeze frame on it. So I don't know how it could be greatest hit album without freeze frame on it, but it's got something called Love Rap on it. So I don't know. Interesting J. Geils Band album. Land of a Thousand Dances, for a minute, was a big mobile DJ song back in the old days. And I think what the WWF guys did it too with Meatloaf. That was interesting. Okay, here we go. This is the Freeze Frame album, the one that put J. Geils in the map for most of the world. This has freeze frame, has centerfold, Rage in the Cage, all kinds of crazy stuff on here. I don't remember a lot of them. You have to give this a listen. Oh, Flamethrower, that was another song that was on here that was pretty cool. I had the 8-track of that. That's how old I am. Nice copy of Listen Like Thieves. Not my first copy. I've got another copy up on the shelf somewhere. Look at that. Shabu Shaba INXS. Nice clean copy of that. Oh, another copy of Kick. Check that out. I've got a real clean copy of Kick. Here's another real clean copy of Kick. That's a great album, by the way. The Swing. Jeez, I got all kinds of cool old INXS in here. Madonna's first album. We have this, but you can never have too many of these. And she was so cute back then. Look at that. Look at that. She was so cute. Faith. It's copy number 3 or 4 probably of that. Look at this. Outlandos de Amor, Police. I think I have a copy of this. Here, this, and they always name their stuff so difficult. Zenyatta Madonna. I never knew how to say that. How do you say that? That's Police album with Do 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 Da Da Da. Don't Stand So Close to Me. Power Station. We have that. That's a good album. This is a really good album. Whiplash Smile. It's got a couple really cool tunes on it from Billy Idol. I know I had multiple copies of that. And Rebel Yell, of course. This was the main one. You should all be familiar with this album. It's got great tracks on it. Duran Duran Arena live album. Not my favorite, but for collectors, it's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Rappin' Rodney. Rodney Dangerfield doing his rap. And I think this is the full album. No, this is the 12-inch of Rappin' Rodney right here. The Unforgettable Fire, U2. My least favorite band in the world is U2. We have some Dead Kennedys. Bedtime for Democracy. This stuff I know came from Stevie's mother. She was going to throw it away and I grabbed it. She's got some crazy punk in here. I've got some punk in here, I think, too. But this Dead Kennedy stuff was hers. And I saved it from the dumpster at the old apartment, I think. So she was going to throw it away. I said, no, don't throw it away. More Dead Kennedys for you. Let's Dance. The album, I think. Is it the album or the single? I don't even know. This has got to be the album. That's the album. Bright Lights, Big City. This is really good. This has got Brian Ferry doing Kiss and Tell on it. It has Mars, Pump Up the Volume, and it has Good Love by Prince. It's a really good album, Bright Lights, Big City, and none of that stuff turned up on anything else that those artists did. I don't believe. They were just soundtrack only. So this is good. Michael J. Fox, terrible movie, don't watch it, but the soundtrack is really solid on this thing. The Breakfast Club album. It's got Right on Track on it. Another copy of Bright Lights, Big City. We needed 2 of those. Bangles, Different Light. I don't know if we have that up on the shelf or not. Here we go. Arcadia, So Red the Rose. Nice clean copy of that. Who's Afraid of the Art of Noise? This was my first copy of that I bought probably, I don't know, 84 or 85. It's got beatbox on it, Moments in Love, Close to the Edit. It's good. Frontline Assembly. This is one of the throwouts from the clubs that came in as a promo, but it's Gashed Senses and Crossfire. It is the album and it's industrial stuff. Oh, this is one of mine. Where Were You in 1977? This is a Sex Pistols EP. I think it's an import. Kind of cool. Piano Control. We know that. Joe Jackson, Night and Day. This is the one with Stepping Out on it. I thought I had the Look Sharp album. That's actually my favorite one, but I can't find it anywhere. I guess I don't own Look Sharp. I gotta keep my eye open for that. Yep, Duran Duran's first album. And this is the American version of it. I'm pretty confident. Yes, it is. It has Is There Something I Should Know on it. Another copy of the American version of that album. I've got a British version up there. Different cover art. Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street. I've seen better copies of this, but hey, it's a copy of Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street. That's kind of cool. Alright, what do we got here? I know this video is long, but hopefully you like it. Rat Out of the Cellar. This is actually a good album. Debut album, but real solid. And you've probably seen them on commercials lately. People have a rat problem? Yeah, that's that band right there. Working Class Dog, Rick Springfield. Another great album. I mean, really, 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 really good. Front to back. Get it, listen to it. It's solid as a rock. Hysteria, Def Leppard. Staple from the late 80s. Of course, Pyromania. Put them on the map. I think it came out in like 82 or 83. Wham! Music from the Edge of Heaven. Wham! Fantastic. Nice copy of that too. I don't think I have a copy of that clean on the shelf. Make It Big. You can never have enough Wham, I guess. Van Halen 1984. Thank God It's Friday. It's a triple album set. And the third album is a 12-inch of Donna Summer's Last Dance. Twisted Sister. Come out. Or what is this? Oh, Stay Hungry. Yeah, this is the one with We're Not Gonna Take It on it. Dee Schneider. The Bone. And of course, Tom Tom Club. Their album with Wordy Rapping Hood, Genius of Love, and so forth on it. So that's what I pulled out of storage. I'll do another one later. I'll pull some more stuff out next time I get a chance. Bring this crate back once I get it all filed, and we'll do some more records from way back and see what we have. That's it. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy.